So today we're going to make a paper crane. They make excellent presents. Have a check of the slideshow that I've sent through to you to see the meaning behind paper cranes. They're a lovely card that you can make for someone as a little 3D item. They look gorgeous on a side table. Alrighty, so we're going to go for just a plain piece of white paper unless you've got coloured. You want to rule in about 14 centimetres. You make it smaller or bigger if you like, as long as you measure a square that is the same length by the same height. So I'm going to have 14 by 14. Having a perfect square is really important so that your folds all match up and meet. Alright, first fold we're going to do is fold forward in half. Nice solid crease along your line. Turn it, fold forward again in half and fold another nice solid crease. I always use this, just the edge of my fingers, the nails to go along. Open it up, turn again to the diamond and take this point to this point. So fold in half again. Turn, open it up on the diamond, this point to this point, fold in half again. Then open your piece of paper up, leave it on the diamond. Okay, so we've got folds here, 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 and here. We're going to take this point here to here and this point here to here. To do that, we're going to put our finger in the center and we're going to fold over our piece of paper, keeping our finger in the center, and just before it folds all the way over onto our hand, we're going to push on this fold here back on itself. And do the same with this one. This one's a bit easier because it's already ready to do it. Push it in. As it's about to fold all the way onto your hand, push it back again. Excellent. This is one of the most important folds in origami. So now we have a mouth, which is what we need. Okay, so we have the open end towards us, and we're going to take this point here and we're going to bring it to the middle, and same with this one to the middle. You want to make sure that the open end is the one that has the point at the end. So you bring straight into the middle. Same with the other side, as though you want it to zip it up like a sleeping bag. Flip it over and do the same thing to the other side. Into the middle. Into the middle. Make sure you don't put just the corner in like this or it won't work. It has to be the whole part. Into the middle. With this bit that's totally enclosed at the back, just put a fold in it because we're going to need that for a bit later on. All right. Now open that back up again and pick up the first layer, a bit like that mouth we did earlier. Put your fingers inside to where that fold is that we made just before. And what you're going to do is you're going to let the paper naturally flip back on itself. This bit is a little bit tricky. It's like making a paper boat almost. Okay, flip over, do the same thing, open it all the way up, lift up just the first layer, put your fingers in to where that crease was, and let the paper fold back on itself naturally. Give it a good crease. So at the bottom end you should have legs, and at the top end you should have a solid. Okay, so from here we have our legs open at the end. You want to pick up the first layer, and we're going to go across to the middle again, similar to what we did on the other side just before. Same again, come across as though you're going to zip up a sleeping bag. Flip it over, do the same thing. Across to the center line. And same with the other leg, across the center line as though you're going to zip up a sleeping bag. Okay, so from this point we want to pick up the first layer and squeeze those two together, and when we lift it up off the table, the other side will naturally want to do the same thing as well. So we squeeze those two together. From here we still have legs, so we bring our legs up on one side, our legs up on the other side, squeeze in underneath, fold down one arm, fold down another arm, squeeze the head forward and put a flat in the front part, and squeeze the back. And there you have your paper crane. It always says a bit wobbly. Might fix that up, I think. Looks better. Okay. Good luck, guys. Remember, it is very tricky, but be persistent. You'll never know. You might become a paper crane king or queen.